We're live.
We're live?
Oh. Hello.
Hi.
Just remember the microphone's right there.
Oh,
Yep.
geez. We were just talking to Michael Gayle. He's on his way.
So does this sound good? Mic check too?
Yeah.
All right.
But look at the microphone if you're talking.
Okay.
If you're talking to each other, then it moves away.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
please.
hey, good morning.
Good morning.
What day is this here in Texas, Dallas? How long?
Saturday.
Today's Saturday.
Saturday in Jody's world.
So how's it been? Has it been busy, tiresome, all the above, exciting? What do you think?
Having everyone here has been good for my heart. It's been exciting. Good to see all these people in person, get everyone together. It's been amazing.
It's weird to call it work, but we work our tail off, and man, it's all good stuff. So Raquel, you just got here yesterday, late, right?
So I didn't miss, the whole work. I missed all of that. I just came for the fun, So you guys worked so hard this whole week. I'm like, I'm diving in for the fun. So.
You're gonna make up for it today, though. All right.
That
so
is
I gotta put
so
you to task.
true.
C is here, so we gotta behave. All right. That's Jody's enforcer.
Like school children just sitting there waiting to be told.
Yeah, well, because I dropped the ball, didn't share the link with the guy who we're highlighting today. So wow, what?
Lean forward.
So, all right. So I just do a push up. So
Michael Gayle's on his way.
okay, so we're here today. If you're just popping in, because Michael Gayle on April 17th. Correct me. Is it 4 Central, 5 o'clock? I don't know. We'll let him tell you what time. But mark your calendars. This coming Monday. All right, just 2 days. We just want to make sure that people have and they join the webinar. Michael Gayle, and I'll let him tell you because I don't want to waste a lot of time. When he gets here, I just want to get to it. The excuse and reasons, right? Like we're busy. You're an executive. You're running a business. You're doing 60 jobs. You don't have time to take an hour to go to the gym or even more to drive. And what I found personally, first of all, Redneck Pilates is real. No, it's not a joke. I'm actually doing it, feeling so much better doing it. So we're here to make sure other people have, a resource. 30 minutes a day, do Pilates, get your back right, get your, I look like a question mark because I sit around all day. So there's no excuses, no reasons. This guy, he works, his specialty is working with busy executives and people who are doing stuff. So invest in your health, make your days better. You'll feel better. And on the days where I say I don't want to do it because I'm too busy, I regret the whole day and the whole week. So he's going to give us some tips. He's going to bring us in and show us how to do what today, back and neck and practical stuff you can take away and show up Monday and then just talk to the guy, right? If it's not a good time for you to do Pilates now or to do some kind of workout, then am I screwed up? Are you just You're such a nice lady, man.
Could you let them talk for a minute?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll just say, for someone who's got a lot of back issues and has always been challenged to find good workouts that are supporting of my back and my schedule and my personality, Michael has nailed it with the Pilates training. I've been working with him now since the first of the year, and I feel taller, I feel stronger, I feel better range of motion and flexibility than I've had in a long time. And I didn't think it could be possible to do it remotely because I feel like, your hip placement and your rotation is something you actually need to see or feel. And he sees it over the computer somehow. And I'm learning how to readjust things that I've always now started to feel normal, and it's not normal at all. So just having that awareness and that coaching has been amazing.
Yes, for sure. And I completely agree with you on that, Jody. It's been very, for me, learning all this. As I said, the first session that I ever did with yoga ever was with him, a few months ago when I was here. And ever since then, I've realized that there's such a magical power in that you don't have to have so much like, oh yeah, let's go exercise in that intensity, because in the core exercises that he provides, like I find that I found myself that it's stronger. Like I get stronger, especially after I had my accident. I have herniated discs on my neck and in my back as well. So he has really helped me strengthen my core and elongate and sit better and just not get all that tension in my shoulder, even though we do get it on a daily basis because of work related issues and we sit so long, right? So hopefully today, you guys, the audience will walk away with some exercises that y'all can do while you're sitting on your chair and at least release some of that tension and stress. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. And hopefully, we'll learn and together.
And he's a super fun guy. Like there's been a couple times where my neck or back, because I was on the fire department, so my back was like 85 years old. And it was really interesting that, my little girls come in and sometimes like once in a while we just have a fun session, right? And it was more of a bonding. And at the end of it, he said, I could tell that you guys needed that. And I was like, dude, that's worth more than, doing a hard actual workout today. So he's just in tune with people. He's fun to work with. Great, honest guy. And the mood is worth it. So you get your workout, but the mood elevation, and how he senses it, like Jody said, over Zoom is mind blowing. Like it's really amazing. I can just describe it, and then we'll do some workouts and problem solve. Right.
It speaks to his credibility. It speaks to his qualification. You never regret a workout that you've completed. So looking forward to our workout today. Do we got Michael here?
I'm here.
Sweet.
Oh,
let's do
yay.
it.
All right, it's cool music.
Are you looking to grow your business and your mindset alongside a fun and awesome pack? Grab a chair and your favorite beverage and join Mike Ashabraner, the business mechanic, and his win-win network for the Hounds of Business Happy Hour.
All right. So it's
Awkward
Saturday morning. And we've just been singing Michael Gayle's praises because they're well deserved, man. It's not something that he's paying for us to say. Like, we are experiencing this daily. It is mind blowing. I'm so glad I said yes, 3 months ago. So we want to share that. If you're busy, you sit around the desk, you're sitting in a car, airplane, you got to pay attention and tune in. And then you got to show up this coming Monday, and we'll correct the time.
April 17th.
April 17th. So it's Monday. Show up. Just do it. All right. You don't have to come back. Just show up. But he's here today to share some exercises that you can see the results if you practice them daily. So, Michael Gayle, is he here?
I'm here.
When the switcher
Here.
comes, so you guys just understand, you're going to hear it from him. There might be slight echo, so just be aware, okay?
Sweet.
Okay. Well, Michael, welcome. Yay.
Hey, Michael.
We're so excited to have you again. It's so amazing to get to learn from you and just, you share your knowledge and expertise. So I'm so excited. Let's get to it.
Excited to be here, everyone. Thank you for all the accolades. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Have
Well,
you been like out doing like 20-mile run this morning? What have you been up to this morning so far?
an early client, we went out and he has some hip related issues going on. There's a little bit rotational issues in his hips. And as a result, it's kind of messed around with one of his hip flexors and has made his life not as much fun, but we figured out how to work around that. So now movement's restored. His pain has almost gone away. And those 10-hour days that he's sitting at his office desk are a lot more doable now that we've tied in Pilates into his everyday thinking. So it's not just an exercise or a group of exercises. It's really a philosophy and a thinking that once you learn this, your ability to do any movement changes for life. So if you haven't heard Pilates before and you think it's okay, it's just like yoga. It's you're up for a treat. It's an education that you will take on as a part of your tool belt, so to speak, and you'll use it rather. You won't lose it for sure. You keep those tools. Don't lose it for life. So that said, big excited about that workshop. It's going to be 4 p.m. this Monday Central Time. So it's 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's an hour-long workshop. You'll have, basically a roadmap to take what I teach you there in the workshop, and it's free. And you'll be able to apply that knowledge the same day and hopefully teach your loved ones as well. So with that said, let's get going to some tips and tricks, things that you can do at the office. Assuming that you have minimal equipment, you have an office chair. So I'm in the office here, the downstairs office, and we're going to use the chair. For those of you sitting on the ground, that's fine as well. We'll certainly apply some modifications if you're sitting on the ground. So you guys excited?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Woo!
Get it on. All right. Do you have any noisemakers? Just yourselves, right?
Soundboard. Woohoo!
Yes. He knows that. It makes me look around like, what's that?
Yeah. Yeah. So first and foremost, so you're sitting down on the floor or in your office chair, and we're going to learn mermaid today. So mermaid's a great one. When people sit for long periods of time, of course, the shoulders tend to round forward. The shoulders then rise up, and then you get neck, you get the upper part of the back. It gets tight, headaches. We want to get away from that, right? So the first thing we want to do is open the shoulders across the chest. So you think about squeezing thick pieces of paper behind your armpits. You want to get in that position, opening the shoulders across the chest. So as wide as you can across the chest. That's a big deal. Now, if you can't do this all day, I understand you got work to do, but do the best you can. Again, squeezing thick pieces of paper behind your armpits so your blades are nice and flat against the back, looking from behind. The next thing you want to do is your rib cage placement. You want to make sure your ribs, so your bottom of your sternum here, this is the xiphoid process, you don't want to have that popped. So right now it's called my ribs are popped. So instead, you want those ribs knit together, and you can access that ribs knit together by forced exhale. So you're breathing out forcefully, just like that, okay? The next thing you want to do is you want to be sitting right over your sit bones. Your sit bones are kind of right in the middle of your backside. There's little bones right in the middle, and you want to be right over the center of those. And the reason why you want to be over the center is because if you're behind or forward of those sit bones, then what happens to your lower back is it gets in compression. So it shrinks and then it deteriorates. We don't want that. So anything that happens in one part of the spine, whether it's the lower back, mid, upper back, will affect the whole spine. So then your neck and your shoulders are going to exacerbate the pain and the discomfort. So you want to be over the sit bones. You want to have your ribs knit together, shoulders open across the chest, and as much as you can, the head up over your shoulders. So we have that. Those are the basics, right? That's the basics. Next, we're going to go into something called mermaid. So mermaid, basically the position you're trying to get into is like a half circle, right? With your arm. So it's not sharp like this, but it's a half circle. So I'm reaching up as tall as I can from the crown of my head. And that's for most of us guys. If we lose our hair, it's right at the crown point. We're going to reach up, pretending there's a cable attached here and attached to the ceiling, pulling us up nice and tall. And it's going to be an inhale, prepare. We're going to raise this arm up. And exhale, trying to open up the side body. So we're going to go and reach up and over to one side. So it's going to be an inhale. We're going to raise straight up as high as you can, lifting up from this outer oblique muscle, part of the abs. And then we're going to do the other side. So raise this arm up, inhale, exhale, up and over. We're trying to open this side body. So a lot of people that are sitting for long periods of time, this gets tight. It starts at the lats. These are called the lats or latissimus dorsi. And then what ends up happening, inhale, it moves up to smaller muscles, the small muscles in the shoulders, the upper part of the back, the extensors in the neck, and that's what causes the issue. So we can start here, get this relaxed. It's going to set the stage for success. So again, let's do it again 2 more times. Inhale, raise the arm, exhale, up and over. Nice stretch, open up the side body. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, lower the hand down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Try to stay centered. Exhale, lower it down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. exhale. Inhale and exhale. So that's the first one. The second one, assuming you're sitting down in a chair, we're going to rotate. Most people, as they age, whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, on up, it doesn't matter. Rotation for the spine is key. You got to do it throughout the day, because if we don't do it, we lose it, right? You probably heard that before. Don't do it, you lose it, whether it's knowledge or whether it's the physical. So what we're going to do is sitting nice and tall in our chair, weights over our sit bones. Again, all those things I talked to you about, ribs knit together, shoulders open across the chest, heads over the shoulders, and crown to head reaching up to the ceiling. You're going to twist, and we're going to go to the right, so you go to the left. So just like this, you're going to press one hand into the other and rotate. Try to keep your hips still. You're rotating from the torso. And as you twist, inhale back to center. Think of that old-fashioned barber pole, the white and red stripes. So as you twist, you're growing taller. So inhale, prepare, shoulder blades down away from the ear. Exhale and twist. It's going to be to my left. So you're right. You twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Good. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, twist. Inhale, stay. Exhale, back. Good. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, stay. Exhale. Come on back. Put your hands back down. Excellent. So this one's going to require you to stand. If you have a wall or if you have a partner, you can hold hands. You're in 3 people there, so you can all hold each other's hand to do the best you can. Get creative. And what you're going to do, I'm at the desk here, so I'm going to take my hands on the desk and reach my hips out as far back as I can. Relax the shoulder blades down away from the ears, reaching the head long. And then what I'm trying to do is reach my tailbone or my hips as far away from the desk as I can, keeping my balance. The weight's over the middle part of the feet. The shoulder blades are relaxed, and the head just relaxes down. So you can do this right at your desk. Inhale, stay. Exhale. Inhale. Good. And stand back up. So you can use your partner with this, but in essence, what you're doing is reaching the hips back, hold onto a wall if you have a Peloton or whatever you can to hold on to for balance, or a friend, but reaching those hips back. Now we're going to stand up. This gets a little bit tricky. You can also do this seated in a chair, and all you're doing is cross one leg, if you're able to, right on top of the knee, and you're going to sit down into it. So cross the leg over the top of the knee, not on the knee, right above it, and then sit down into it. So you'll feel a nice stretch in your lower back, in the outer part of the hip. This is a great one, especially if you're experiencing lower back tension, hip tension. You got to do this every day. You can modify it by doing a little bit of rotation as you're standing. You can certainly hold on to a desk. If you want more of a challenge, you can put your hands heart centered, and it becomes more of a balance exercise as well. So you make sure you get both sides. So stand back up, switch the legs, and you're going to take, again, that heel right above the knee, not on the knee, right above it. So it's going to be an inhale, prepare. Breathing is important. Exhale. Inhale, you're going to breathe in through the sides and back of your ribcage through your nose. And exhale. You're going to sit down into it. Now, if you can't sit down too far, you can't bend that standing knee, that's okay. You shouldn't feel pain here. With any of this stuff, if it is painful, discontinue. Stop what you're doing. Sit back down in your chair. Let's reevaluate. Do not go through pain. If it's slightly uncomfortable, that's a different story. Okay. Now, stand back up. And next, what we're going to do is I'm going to have you just raise the shoulders straight up, raise them up. You can stand, seated, either way, and then lower them, glide them straight down. So raise them up as high as you can, hold them, 1, 2, 3 count, and then glide them, the shoulder blades from the back, looking from the back, they come down and together. So my hands are like my shoulder blades, down and together. The lower part of the shoulder blades come together. So inhale and exhale. Inhale. You just
We can't see you, Michael.
Yes. Sorry, Mike.
We're missing a visual.
Oh, he's doing that, and we're going like this?
Yeah.
Okay. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I just jumped into, that's why I took the screen here. So Mike, do that again so I can show them.
You bet. So inhale, raise the shoulders up as high as you can. Hold them 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, and exhale. Breathe it out forcefully. Glide the shoulder blades down and together. So again, the shoulder blades, as they come down, the lower parts of the shoulder blades come together. The shoulders are open across the chest. So that's the glide is up and it's down. Just relax. Good. Now turn your head from center. I'm going to go to the left. You guys go to the right. All you're doing is just looking behind. In my case, my left shoulder is going to be your right shoulder. Back to center, and then turn to the other side. So inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. We're going to do 3 reps of these, so 1 more rep each. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Now forward, snod the chin, and then back up. We don't have to go into extension. That's extension. Just go eye gaze forward. So forward. Nice stretch. Reach from the crown of your head nice and tall. Sit up as tall as you can. And then just bring your eye level so it's straight forward. Nod and straight forward. Nod and straight forward. So the next one, take a break from that. 3 to 5 reps. Now, I take you guys at the office. You don't have time potentially to do all these, but do find 1 or 2 exercises that works for you, right? You don't have to do every single exercise. You can do a couple of these in the morning, a couple at night. If you have time to do all of them at lunch break, great. You're going to be better for it. You're going to be able to work those 10, 12, 14-hour days if that's what you so desire. So bring the hands out as wide as you can. So one of my hands, palm is down and back. The other one is straight up. So palm is up and the other one is face down. So we're going to twist back and forth, reach the fingers as long as we can and reverse it. So then my right side, this hand, the palm's up, and my left arm, the palm is facing backwards. And it's that twisting of that rotation from side to side, which what ends up happening here is it untangles the shoulders, which run diagonally, and it untangles, and which then loosens, gives more space into the neck and the upper back, making you feel better. So let's do about 3 to 5 of these.
Keep your shoulders down. See, I remember.
Keeping those shoulders down, reach as long as you can. I know you guys can't see my hands, but I'm reaching my fingers long from one side to the other. So I'm stretching as far as I can. Again, sitting right up over my sit bones, ribs knit together, and breathing. Okay, take a break. Now take that left hand, or in case you're right, cross it over. Bring your other hand right above the elbow. Nice stretch here for the lateral part of your deltoid, your shoulders. Back to center and switch. How you guys feeling so far? Pretty good? Easy, right?
Yes, we need this for the morning.
Right. Yeah, wake it up now.
Yeah.
For the keyboard stretch for the fingers. We're just gonna take the hand just like this, and I'm gonna take my right hand, so you can do the opposite, the same. Doesn't really matter. And you're gonna press down a little bit. See if you can straighten your elbow. Get a nice stretch for the front part of your forearm, right here, just like that. So again, don't pull down till you feel pain. It should feel a stretch. It should feel good, but it shouldn't feel painful. If you ever feel pain with any of this stuff, discontinue. So stop doing it. Just stop it. If it feels good, continue. Now, as far as how long you hold this for, it depends. If I'm prepping for an exercise, I'll hold it for longer. If it's after the workout, I'll hold it for longer. If you're at the office desk, you can hold it for 2, 3 to 5 seconds. It's good to go. So guys, I mean, there's tons of stuff I can certainly show you. I think today was intentioned to be short and sweet, give you some things to get going, to get moving at the office. Again, you don't need a whole bunch of equipment. I'm a minimalist at heart, so you can do this stuff anywhere, at your hotel, potentially in your car, at the coffee shop, at Old Faithful, any of the national parks. You've been waiting for Old Faithful to come up and doing these exercises. In fact, I have done them, and people will stare at me sitting on the benches there. And what is this?
Gotta stretch.
Right?
Wow, but they got it in, right? They got their what they needed from that, and that's what's important at the end of the day, correct, Michael? You know, just get it done, despite whatever environment you're in. If you're focused in that, and that's really your target, what you want to get done, then hey, it's better for your health. So number one priority.
Prioritize what's important. You got to take care of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, the touch points are important, guys. I'd rather see you guys do this sort of thing several times a week, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. Get in the habit of getting this into your queue almost every day, right? And I'd rather have you do less time and more times throughout the week. It's building the habit of moving at some level, of moving, because then it becomes a habit. It doesn't become exercise. It becomes something that is part of you. You're doing it because when you move, you feel better. When you don't feel as good. It's the best investment, I think, in any entrepreneur out there, any business person, right, is yourself. So why not do this stuff? Why not invest this, 10 minutes, 5 minutes into yourself every day or most days of the week so that you can perform? You want to do the best out there for your clients. The best way that I know to do it is to invest in yourself and do these things, guys. It's real simple. And of course, I'm rooting for you. And you can reach out to me anytime. Reach out to Jody Lamb. Reach out to Raquel Flores. Reach out to Mike Ashabraner. 3 all-stars there. I mean, superb human beings, and which I very much appreciate.
And also reach out to you, Michael Gayle, and for all the audience to remind them that you have the Monday class or workshop coming up at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So yes, please let him know again, and before we part ways, because I know we're coming to a close, let him know about that. Remind the audience about your workshop.
Yeah, so it's a Pilates workshop, and again, for you guys that haven't taken Pilates, most people associate Pilates with a whole bunch of people in tights. And I'm here to tell you, I'm not dressed coming in tight. I'm a former mixed martial artist, a prior service Marine. I've been taking martial arts my whole life. I've been fit my whole life. This is what I do. I love fitness. I've been in the field for teaching fitness for 26 years. And I'll tell you, Pilates is the best thing out there on the market right now. There's nothing better. It's not a fad. It's based in science. That's why many physical therapists, they have the reformers in their clinics, because the stuff works. They use it for rehab for people with injuries. I use it to either help people after rehab, so they come from the physical therapist to me, or they prevent themselves from getting injuries to begin with, right? So it's a preventative tool, and it's something you can use with any other modality of fitness. So you can weight train and do this stuff once I teach you. You can do Tai Chi, martial arts, whatever meets your fancy, but you can do Pilates and use that as your mainstay, and then do other fitness modalities as well. So it's this Monday at 4 Central, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a blast. High energy, lots of fun. Bring your notepads. Get on camera if you can. If you get on camera, I can give you some feedback. Again, it's no cost. And you guys it's going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be people, we're going to interact with each other. It's going to go quick. It's not going to be boring. I can guarantee you that. So look forward to seeing you all there.
And just try it. And by the way, I went to the country and I started showing all the people are short, and, they have back pain, man. They've been, farmers and all this kind of stuff. So they didn't laugh at it. They're like, you think it'll help? Yeah. Cause they sit in they go to the physical therapy office like twice a week. So leave all that. It's silly and all that kind of stuff. Drop that. Just try it. Try it once. If you don't like it, don't do it again. Okay. But have courage. Nobody's watching. All right. Go show up, have a ball. It's going to pay dividends. Invest in yourself, man. It's a fun time. You'll meet people, network. I can't see it being lose-lose. It's always win-win. So we appreciate you, man. Super excited, looking forward to it. If I can't make it, it's because I'm on a plane going back. So Michael Gayle, appreciate you. Jody, always hosting all week long. See you in the background, making sure that we're not totally awful. Appreciate you. And then Raquel, come to show me up on my lives like she always does. So guys, super excited about you guys. Appreciate you. Michael Gayle, we'll see you Monday. Are we done? I think we're time to wrap it up. roll the outro. All right, reach out to us. Have a great week,
Bye,
you guys.
guys.
Appreciate
Have
you.
a great weekend.
Thank y'all for stopping by. Be sure to follow, share, and like, and send me a message if you had fun today. Y'all come back now.